Good morning, my darlings. Welcome to a brand new vlog. I'm looking a little bit puffy faced this morning. I don't know why, but well, I do know why. I didn't sleep very well last night, and I normally wake up before 6 a.m. At some point before 6 a.m. Sometimes I'm out of bed at like 4:30, I'm not gonna lie, especially at this time of year. Sometimes I'm up at 6, but today I slept in until 8:40. That is what it said on my phone clock when I woke up this morning. So I think I just really needed to catch up with some sleep. We also got into bed at like 9:30 and I'd already had an hour nap on the sofa. Gosh, sometimes you just have to listen to your body. So hopefully I'm now all caught up on sleep, and to start the day, yes, I've got my massive cup of coffee. I had a few questions as to where these mugs are from. I believe the company is Nom. Can you see under there? Yeah, I think it's called Nom Living. I think all of our coffee cups now are from there. We've moved some of our old ones over to the cottage. So today is Saturday morning. As you might be able to guess from my getup, I'm about to go and do a Peloton. And then we have Charlie's cousin's birthday today. Grown-up cousin, and then her little baby Jack, so it's going to be a nice family day. And then we've got Charlie's brother George and Petra, who you'll have seen 2 vlogs ago, staying overnight here tonight. And then we've got a really nice day tomorrow. We've got friends coming over for brunch, for a walk, and then for a bonfire night party at Soho Farmhouse, which is meant to be their best night of the year at the farmhouse. So really looking forward to that. And because we've got the friends coming over for brunch, I'm going to do a semi-festive tablescape. So I'll show you a few little easy, don't buy anything new, kind of festive table ideas, mostly foraged from the garden like I did for the harvest one. But anyway, I'm procrastinating by talking to you, so I'm going to get in the gym and we'll catch up later. Charlie and I have both done our spins this morning, and...
Where did you finish, darling?
Well, I finished 6,000th out of 13,000.
Yeah,
the reason why
half,
Charlie has asked me where I finished is because he wants to show off by where he finished. So out of 13,000, where did you come?
It was nearly 14,000 actually.
It was 13,804.
27th.
You came 27th.
Yeah.
So you beat 13,780.
13,000.
780.
Something actually, because it was nearly 13,900, I'm sure it was. Anyway, you did really well though, because you came top half, which is still pretty big deal.
Top 50%.
Right, we have scrambled eggs, done the Marco Pierre White way. I'm sure it's done the French way probably. That's all you do. You don't scramble them beforehand.
Oh.
So you get the butter nice and melted.
Yeah.
Right. Then you just stick the eggs in.
Oh.
Like that. Right.
And then you just stir it.
Get some seasoning in there. So a nice bit of sea salt. And then a bit of pepper. Then you puncture the eggs. So watch.
You look like little peaches.
And then you just sort of, and you almost create like ribbons of yolk.
Okay.
Now we're just going to let it slowly cook. So you're on a low heat here. And then as it slowly cooks, it's quite intense because you have to stay by it. You stir it slowly, and it almost the creaminess comes. You don't have milk, you don't have cream or anything like that.
Wow.
Fair bit of butter. And it becomes, there's more like swirls and ribbons of yolk rather than, I do like scrambled egg when it's been properly scrambled and it's a bit fluffier potentially, but it doesn't have the yolk distributed in this nice magical way.
You've got to be yolking.
Chopped sun-dried tomato and some chives on top. So it's a different thing.
Lovely jubbly. Okay, hair and makeup officially done, and we are ready to start the day fueled up on that scrumptious brunch. So I didn't want to do a full get ready with me because I have done that in the past, but hopefully you'll have spotted a few of the products that I was using, and a lot of the products that I have just popped on my face are within these Clinique Christmas gift sets. So yes, Clinique have officially launched their Christmas store online. So if you are like me, already thinking about your Christmas shopping, last year, do you remember last year I left it so late? I think it was on the 23rd Vlogmas episode. I was like, guys, there is still stuff I need to buy. So I don't want to make that mistake again this year. I want to be a savvy shopper and get stuff done as soon as possible, and also have certain things in my mind ahead of Black Friday. Hint, hint, stay tuned. So for makeup and skincare lovers, I feel like you can't really go wrong with a makeup or skincare set, and Clinique have got so many this year, ranging from just makeup to just skincare, a mix of both. They've got gift sets for him, gift sets for her. There are so many. So I thought I would quickly go through a few of my favorites with you. I'm going to start with this one because I actually want to apply one of these now. So these are the Clinique Plenty of Pop lip colours. Love that they come in this reusable tin, and it's essentially 5 very wearable lip shades. Okay, firstly, these are just absolutely adorable. They're the cutest looking little lipsticks I think I have ever seen, and these have got an amazing, quite balmy texture, which I love. I literally don't wear lipsticks unless they're balmy anymore, and they're kind of a primer and a balmy lipstick in one. This one is my absolute favourite with the purple swirls. This is the shade Nude Pop, and you might have spotted earlier I already applied the Clinique lip liner in the shade Quick Liner for Lips Intense in the shade 07 Intense Blush. Sometimes I'll just apply a liner when I've finished doing my makeup before choosing my lipstick. Sometimes I'll choose my lipstick just as I'm about to head out. But this is a really flattering kind of everyday pinky nude. And it gives a real solid colour, even though it's balmy. Sometimes balmy lip products, I find they don't give you that intensity of the colour, but this really does. And if you look on the packaging, you can see that all of these are really wearable shades. So if you know someone who loves a classic lip colour, this is such a gorgeous little set. And I've already decided what I'm going to keep in this tin afterwards. Obviously you could keep beauty products in here, you could keep your tweezers. Oh, in fact, no, I've changed. I thought I was going to keep the little diamonds I like to put on festive tables, but actually I've been keeping my hair clips in this empty jewelry box without a lid, but now I'm going to keep all of my hair slides in there when I've taken the lipsticks out. So that's my first favourite, if you know someone who is a lipstick lover. Then, of course, skincare, and I feel like giving the gift of great skincare is such a thoughtful gift, and especially when it's in this really dinky little box set. When you buy gift sets like this, the savings are amazing. You save so much more as to in comparison to buying all the products separately. And again, the Moisture Surge range, I feel like everyone has tried and loved the Moisture Surge range from Clinique. I used my Moisture Surge 100-hour, gosh, I think when they first launched this it was 48-hour, 100-hour auto-replenishing hydrator. If I've been in the gym and then I've had a long hot shower, my skin is crying out for some moisture, and that keeps my skin happy all the time. I also have a little mini of this that I love to take on aeroplanes with me because it's so hydrating. But this is the gift set with products from the Moisture Surge collection. Something else which is a favourite of mine is the Moisture Surge lip balm. I've had this for so long that I think they've actually repackaged and rebranded it. Have they? It does look the same. So you've got the Moisture Surge Intense Lip Balm, and that's a really nice one to apply before bed. You've got the, speaking of bed, you've got the overnight mask, and this is also a great one if you are planning on traveling anywhere. Wow, this is literally the same size as the full size that I was just using. So this alone makes this set such good value. Wow. Moisture Surge 96-hour Hydro Filler Concentrate. It's a little sample size, so again, fantastic for traveling. And I actually haven't tried this product before, so I'm really intrigued to give this a go. I'm going to use this evening, and I shall report back. That's another great thing about these little gift sets. If you know someone that does love the original, then you might introduce them to a new favourite by treating them to one of these these sets. Sorry, I just had to change my battery, and I've just started unboxing this before realizing that the battery had died. So on the Clinique website, and I will leave all of these linked down below, there are so many gift sets to choose from, literally no matter who you are buying for, whether it's your brother, your best friend, your husband. There are so many choices, but one that I would definitely recommend, and especially if there is someone that you know that is kind of just starting to discover skincare, perhaps they are looking to step up their skincare range and you want to introduce some amazing products. This is the best, is it the best bits? Yeah, Clinique's best bits, and you literally get so many of their most iconic products in here. Everyone knows the most important thing about having great skin is keeping it clean. This is their 2-in-1 cleansing and exfoliating jelly. I love multitasking products like this I keep in the shower. It says sustainable packaging. Tube is 58% post-consumer recycled material and 30% plant-derived plastic. Love that. Well done, Clinique. Okay, so this has got salicylic acid in there and bamboo beads to remove buildup from pollution, and gentle enough to use daily. I already know who I'm going to gift this set to. Some products that we also just saw in the Moisture Surge set. You've got the amazing lip balm, and I know so many of my friends as well as myself are just obsessed with this. It's probably the best lip balm in the game. And then the Hydra Filler for the eyes. I cannot wait to try that. I'm going to be giving that a go this evening. Now this is actually a product that I have not yet tried. I would have put it on today, but I actually ended up putting on the Even Better Clinical Serum Foundation, because this, for me, if you're taking photos or doing any filming, is incredible because it's quite a high, flawless coverage, and I'm going to be potentially filming another festive video that you won't have seen just yet later on today. But this is the Dramatically Different Moisturizing Bb Gel. It's in this kind of camouflage packaging. Allergy tested, 100% fragrance free. Great for anyone that might have slightly more sensitive skin. I used this today as well, the High Impact Mascara, one of the best mascaras in the game. Just really separates the lashes, and it is such a deep, intense black. I think this was actually potentially the first mascara that I ever tried. I remember the first time I ever used Clinique. I can't actually remember where I got this set from, but the little yellow moisturizer, they had their 3-step routine. I used it at a PGL camp. I took my Clinique skincare to a PGL camp. I just got it and I felt so jazzy. I was there in these, not gonna lie, really grotty toilets, but I stuck to my 3-step routine and I never looked back. I was a skincare-aholic from that moment on. And you never know, you might introduce someone else to their first ever skincare routine with these sets. Oh, I love this. This is probably, in my opinion, the #1 most iconic Clinique skincare product. It is, of course, the Take the Day Off Cleansing Balm. There's no secrets around here. I am a huge fan of cleansing balms, and this is, I think this was one of the first, if not the first. So gentle, so luxurious feeling. Removes makeup, pollution, cleans the skin. Big fan of that. And then is this Moisture Surge again. Of course, you get the classic Moisture Surge in this set as well. Goodness me, apparently that Moisture Surge eye has encapsulated liquid spheres to help rebuild the thin, dry eye area skin. Love the sound of that, and no surprise why I'm obsessed with the lip treatment. It's got shea butter and ceramides to smooth, hydrate and nourish for dewy lips. Love it, so good. So all the products within this, I feel like this is going to be an iconic bestseller this year. Everything within here is worth over £115, but this set is going to be £45, which is just such an amazing saving. How amazing that you can give your skincare routine such a boost, or really get someone started with an epic skincare routine for £45. I think that is absolutely amazing. So those are my personal favourites. That's the ones I would love to receive the most, but they do of course have bits for the chaps. Clinique for men. Charlie has used Clinique for so long, and this I believe is the best bits. The Essential Grooming Kit, skincare essentials for healthy and hydrated skin. So if your husband or your brother or your dad or your uncle has maybe not discovered the world of skincare yet, or maybe they have and they're always stealing yours, this would be an amazing gift set. So aloe shave gel, aloe of course being very soothing after a shave, that's amazing. well, I know that Charlie loves this because we have got a full-size version of this in our shower. Charcoal face wash. Charcoal is very purifying, very cleansing. And then we've got the maximum 72-hour auto-replenishing hydrator. I'm not sure if he's tried this one before, so this is a great way to introduce the man in your life to something new. He's definitely had this before. The face scrub, great for pre-shaving. And then, could this be the men version? Yes, the male version of the 76-hour maximum hydrator for eyes, all in this little pouch, which I know Charlie will use straight away in his rugby kit. He'll pop all of these essentials in his rugby bag and he'll be good to go. So those are my favorite gift sets. I've got, I will be starting my wrapping this weekend. Clinique, as well as having the most amazing selection of gift sets, they have got some incredible offers over the entire month. So do check out the website. I will leave it linked down below. I believe they're also going to have a jumbo version of the Moisture Surge. So if you do know anyone who is a huge fan, that would be the most amazing gift. So yes, that is my first little bit of Christmas shopping done. Now I need to get ready to head out to Charlie's cousins for their little one's birthday party. Charlie and I have just returned from Emma and Jack's birthday party, and the best thing about children's birthday parties is that you get party bags. And Charlie has just unboxed a new antiques delivery. Would you like to explain your purchases?
I'm just going to show you the other things.
Right. This is going to be one of my missions over the weekend, is to switch up this table from Harvest Halloween to Christmas. Okay, darling, what have you got?
Right, hang on. We have a number of little accessories, what I call like antique knickknacks for styling up. So this is all from a website called Kernow Furniture, like Kernow.
Right.
So I don't know if you showed in your video, did you, the new bookcase we ordered?
Yes, I did.
I knew we were looking at it, so I ordered these called History of England. They're leather. History of England. I always think that we want lots of lovely decorative books, but I want them to be books that we would actually pick up and read. Okay. So it's rather than just books for display. So actually these are obviously all about History of England, really fascinating. 40 quid for the 3. Now I actually think that's good value because they're leather bound. A lot of people will think that's very expensive, but if you ever look at leather bound books,
they're expensive.
They're very expensive. Then I got 3 World War II binoculars. Wow. These are going to go to the cottage for the first floor bedroom next to the bed.
Do we know who lived in this house during World War II?
No, that'd be fascinating actually.
Yeah. Wow, I'd love to know
really nice ones.
I'd love to know what role this house played in World War II.
Look at these ones, and I'm going to mention the price. I think this is 60 quid for 3 World War II binoculars.
You just told me 80 quid.
No, that was the artillery shell.
Oh, okay.
So
really, that was only 80 quid?
Yeah. And the tools were 25 quid, which I thought was really good because we obviously go to a lot of antique shops. So basically, these 3 binoculars are going to be used as like styling items. I thought one set
in the bookcase.
Well, one set like this set will look good in the bookcase. I thought the smaller set would look good at straw top, and they'll work.
Yeah, yeah. People can take them out with them if they're going for a walk.
We'll see about using them both of these for styling. Those, and then piece de resistance is this. Which this, I'll be honest, hold my hands up. I didn't show you this because I thought you'd be against it, but I think it is going to look really good when it's in place.
Right, I'm going to put that strategy into place. If I want to buy something that I think you're going to be against, I'll just buy it.
With you, but in this case, I saw it. I love the fact. So this is an old World War II artillery shell. So if you look here, that is.
So would that have been used as a bullet holder, or?
No, it's an actual shell.
So that would have...
So I mean, this would be an unexploded one, because obviously if that was shot, my understanding is that would be in a million pieces in someone's house.
Yeah. So it's kind of like a bomb.
Yeah, it was.
Wow.
And then these are just fire tools because we're converting this back to an open fire. So it's good to have them. So this will live, I don't know exactly where in here, but somewhere in here, next to the open fire. Not exactly there, but you get like this.
I see your vision.
Yeah, because obviously we have, so that will obviously be set back. We're going to have a fender here. Yeah, so that's the idea.
That's Charlie's
my little online haul.
antique haul for today. Okay, so I'm just putting together my outfit for the evening, and I thought I would show you a few different options. So I'm using a jumper dress as the base layer. This jumper dress is a cashmere jumper dress from Lily Silk, and it's kind of a grey beige colour, which I find very, very versatile. And then I've got my Brunello Cucinelli boots on. And then a way that I love to make my jumper dresses a little bit smarter, a little bit more as though I've really considered the outfit, is by adding one of my cashmere, I don't know what you call it, a cape or a shawl, my lovely cashmere bits. And this is the one that you'll see me wearing lots of times from Myrta, and I always hope that I'm pronouncing that correctly. This is my original, but I actually have a new one to share with you as well. So as a little reminder, Myrta is a really lovely company, and they basically pool together lots of artisan makers across Italy, maybe even beyond, but I'm pretty sure it's focused in Italy. They pull together these perhaps smaller artisan companies that make beautiful leather bags or cashmere items like this. And by grouping them together, they're able to give them more power as a group, whether it's power within marketing or helping them with like beautiful websites, basically enabling these artisans that create the most incredible high craftsmanship products to get them in front of a wider audience, which is such an amazing idea. I have spoken about Myrta a few times before. I think it's just such a great idea. So this is one of my favorite pieces. If I prop you up there, I can show you. So it's got this little, kind of looks like a stingray gill, a little cut here. And then you can pull parts of the scarf through it and then just give it a little adjustment, and it just looks so elegant. And then this is a great way of wearing it because then you can be hands-free, and it's just tied in a really relaxed kind of nonchalant way. So this is my existing one, which you might have spotted on my Instagram and in previous videos, but they have so very kindly sent over a new one. It's from the same artisan, which I believe is called Curling Collective. Yes, Curling Collection. It's 100% cashmere, and this one has got, it's so perfect for the festive season, little sparkles around the edges, and it's actually double-sided, so I can switch around the colours, but still lovely and neutral, which is what I adore. Oh my goodness, this one is absolutely beautiful as well. I love the fact that you've got the two different shades, the two different tones. So this one is in this beautiful tan, and then the cream with that beautiful gold sparkly stitching. So, so elegant. And cashmere as well is so, so, so warm, especially 100% cashmere. So if you are sitting outside, then it's just such a lovely layering piece. I think these would be the most gorgeous gifts for a Christmas present, perhaps for, I don't know, a sister or a mother-in-law or anyone basically that appreciates beautiful, fine quality materials. I think they are so, so gorgeous. They have also very kindly given me a discount code to share with you, which is NOV20. I'll pop it on the screen here, NOV20, which until the 29th of November will get you 20% off. There is a minimum spend, I believe it's 400 euros, but I'll leave all the information and the links to these beautiful pieces down below. And Myrta is also the website where you can get beautiful quality artisan made leather handbags. So this is the latest to my collection. I love the design. It's almost like a shell. I mean, the quality of this is quite spectacular. That's a rather unusual design. But then I've also got this one, which was my first bag from Myrta. Again, the quality is just exceptional. The quality of the leather, the detailing of the stitching, and it's such a timeless little bag. So I'll leave all of these bits linked down below with the discount code. Just such a gorgeous, gorgeous, high quality gift for someone this Christmas.
Everything glistens and everything's bright. Everyone.
Good morning, my darlings. It is now Sunday morning. We had a lovely meal last night at the farmhouse. We didn't stay out too late. We actually ended up eating in the Hay Barn restaurant, which is more of the kind of Italian pizzas, pastas. I actually strangely decided to order a salad, but luckily Petra had the mac and cheese, so we shared both dishes, so all was not lost. Today it's a really nice day, so I think we're about to head out for our first walk of the day with George and Petra, and then our friends Ali and Lydia are coming over, and we're going to go for another walk around Ben and Robin's farm. So it's a weekend of lots of our favourite people. Yesterday I received a delivery of an order that I'd placed from Net-a-Porter, so I thought I would just quickly do a little try on for you this morning, because it's some really lovely elevated winter classics. Obviously I showed you the beautiful capes from Myrta yesterday, and so following on from that theme of like elevated basics, I actually am looking at this dress, and in the camera I don't find it very flattering. It looks very kind of tummy-ish and hippie, but in the actual reflection it's a lot more flattering. I hate it when the camera does that. But this dress I have to think very, very hard about because I love it. My love for jumper dresses is obviously very well documented, but this is without doubt the most expensive jumper dress that I have ever purchased. It is Chloe, and I mean, I'll leave it linked down below if you want to check out how expensive it is, because I can't actually bring myself to say it. And because of how expensive it is, I really don't think I'm going to keep it. But I did order it thinking, oh my gosh, if it is literally the best thing I've ever worn, then maybe it can be a real, you know, early 30th birthday present to myself. But just kick my stool out the way a little bit more. I mean, it is gorgeous. It's very elegant. The colour is extremely wearable. I must say it's very, very warm. I think it might be cashmere or at least wool, but it's very warm. I have got a thermal on underneath, but this would certainly keep me toasty. Fairly plain down at the bottom, quite a long length. These boots are new from Reiss. I did also receive a Reiss order yesterday, but yeah, so the jumper dress does come with this little waist belt, and then as you can see, you've got these ruffles going down the sides here, and I do love a ruffle detail. It's the kind of thing that I do know for sure that I would get so much wear out of, but is it worth the absolutely crazy price tag? I don't know. It's definitely something I need to think about. I think it's one that I might add to Karma and see if it goes down in the sale, because yeah, as much as I adore it, I think it is a little bit overpriced. I feel like someone like Karen Millen could probably recreate this for a fraction of the price, because design-wise it is actually fairly simple. But I'm going to use this as the base because I also have a couple of lovely cardigans that I want to show you. I've had to crack open my window because it's far too warm to be showing you layers of knitwear and cashmere on a lovely blue sky day, but oh my goodness, I am actually a little bit in love with how this outfit looks. If there's something that I am obsessed with as much as jumper dresses, it is cozy long line cardigans. I mean, this is such an elegant combination. I think I love the jumper dress even more having seen it with this cardigan. It's very, almost like a chic Hagrid coat. That is how I'm going to describe it. Really deep, long pockets. I think I would probably have to fold the sleeves back a little bit because they're quite long. This cardigan only comes in one size, so it is a little bit baggy, a little bit oversized, but great for traveling, great for those evenings when you're cozying up by the fire. You want something just super comfortable, but a little bit smarter than a dressing gown. I wonder if I could perhaps put a tiny stitch in the sleeves so that they don't keep falling down. I don't know if they would, but yeah, I definitely think I'd need to have the sleeves folded. I think the cardigan is definitely a winner. It's just something that I can see myself getting so much wear out of. I love the fact that you've got this little fold back detail here. Nice, you can see a little bit of the belt detail, these lovely deep pockets, and the tones, the neutral tones of this outfit are making me very, very happy. And here I have switched up both the belts and the cardigan, and I don't think I'm a huge fan of either of them, to be honest, but let me know what you guys think. So the belt is from Isabel Marant, but it's essentially one long spaghetti type strip of leather, and then it's got a little hole in it where you kind of tuck one bit in, but it's wrapped around my waist so many times where it's so long. I can see the effect it's going for, but I just don't think it's quite for me. And then when I compare this cardigan to the one that I first tried on, I just much prefer the long one. It feels so much cozier. This one feels a little bit more like a shacket, whereas the other one feels a bit more like a dressing gown, and this one's more of a grey kind of stone colour, and I definitely prefer the tones of the other ones. So I think that has made my decision a little bit easier. Although, when I ditched the cardigan, I do think this belt looks pretty cool around this jumper dress. It matches quite nicely to the boots as well. But yes, not sure if I am going to be keeping the jumper dress. I think I'm just going to hang on to it for a week or so, just think about it, let the dust settle, and obviously we're going to be seeing some Black Friday sales coming about very, very soon. So I think I'm just going to keep this one on my radar because I do love it, and the more I look at it, the more I fall in love with it. But now it's time to pop on a very cozy knit and some leggings because we're heading out for a dog walk. And finally into my sensible outfit, my actual outfit of the day. I have gone for a very cozy, a little nod to a festive vibe with this lovely knit. It is a very classic kind of festive, but not so festive that you only have to wear it in December jumper, and this is from Reese. And then I have got on, do you remember I showed you these a couple of vlogs ago and I said that I thought they were a little bit cool toned for my liking? Well, they actually match perfectly with this jumper. These are the M Leggings, but I have noticed that they granted my wish. I did say in the last vlog that I wish that they would bring these out in more of a chocolate colour, and they have done, so I've got those on order. They might even arrive later today. And then my Bruno boots, Brunello Cucinelli, but I have also got a new pair of Le Chameau wellies, so I think I'll actually wear the new Le Chameaus for our walking. And then I have, probably easier to show you here, a new pair of earrings from Astrid and Miu. In fact, that's definitely easier to show you here, and they are so sparkly. They are absolutely beautiful. And then on my other hand, I have got the ring that matches, and I love to wear jewellery that feels like you're adding a little bit of glamour, a little touch of sparkle to what is otherwise a very, very classic wintry outfit. This is just a little nod to adding my personal style to an otherwise literally leggings and a knit outfit. And then on my lips, I have got the Clinique Bear Pop, which is a little bit pinkier than the one that I was wearing yesterday. It's got a tiny little bit of shimmer in there, and it's so balmy, so I'm going to pop that in my handbag for top-ups throughout the day. Smart sausage. These are crab apples. Quick little update down here in case you can hear me over the church bells, but you can see we've pulled out all the cosmos. A lot of the dahlias have been dug up as well, and they are now in storage for winter. The rose is being protected by this archway. Gosh, the bells are so loud. So many leaves have fallen from the walnut tree. And for the first time, we are using our new garden gate.
Oh, we can't get around that way, Dexy. We've got to go this way.
Gate is... Yeah. That is very satisfying, actually. Fellow sausage dog owners will know that this is called applying the sausage dog brakes, when during the walk they just decide that they don't want to walk anymore, so they just lie down as an act of stubbornness. Come on, Dickie, let's go. Come on, Daddy's waiting for you. Come on, let's go see your brother.
Dickens! Dickens! Dicky!
We're having to trace our steps back on this walk because Dickens has decided to fully put the brakes on. There's a little badger in the field down here. Can you spot him? be okay if he's off the lead. Just explain what these are, darling.
So it identifies doorknobs.
What they call
doorknob meter.
What are they called again?
Dowsing.
Dowsing.
Yeah. Dowsing rods.
It's what very nerdy people use to find supplies of water, and if they cross, it means there's water. Is that right?
Lines. Ley lines.
Oh, ley lines. Right.
Walk like this.
Absolutely ridiculous.
Off into the sunset.
Yeah.
So we've spent a couple of hours at Ben and Robin's farm, and now we are heading into one of our favourites, Checkers at Churchill, for a Sunday roast ahead of bonfire night. On here by about 10 years. Probably, yeah. But we don't care. It's all because it's great. We're going to have a blast.
Exactly. When you stepped into my life, such a magic feeling. We tore down my walls. Wish I could go back to right before you told me I'm trying to change it all. But look at us now, could have gone so far. It hurts to realize we're parted. Yeah, look at us now, this is who we are. And I just know things will never be the same. We're like strangers again. Strangers again. We're like strangers again. I just know things will never be the same. We're like strangers again. I thought we'd never fall. Could have tried much harder. Now all we have are scars. You said we'd get so high.